Welcome back, gamers. My name is Neumatix. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a completely hidden storage system, or aka a treasure room, aka a bank vault, aka whatever you want to call it. Now, before you decide if you want to build this thing, let me go ahead and show you how it works. Let's go into my little treasure room here, and I'm going to throw down my key card right here. Heard a little note go off, and I think I'm going to place my torch right there. And what do you know? Our little treasure system. And if we want to go ahead and hide it so no one else can figure out where it's at, I think it's this one. It should go ahead and reset, and boom, there you go, completely hidden from the rest of the world. Now, if you haven't already guessed it, this is actually based off of my recent video where I showcased this little contraption over here, a key card system where you insert your key, a chest pops out, and you go and press this to go ahead and finish it up and swap the chest out with the block again. So if you want to go ahead and watch that video, I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description below for that video, or maybe up in the right hand corner just now. I'll leave a card and you can go and click on it. The only thing is to don't build the button mechanism and don't put in the hoppers. But it doesn't really matter because I'm going to show you how to go ahead and build this from scratch. So in this video, I am not going to build this thing underground, so you'll just have to make up for the differences of you making it floor level or not. I'll go ahead and show you how this is. It is actually only lifted up off the ground by 2 blocks, so it's not that bad if you're going to build it the way I'm going to build it right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over here. I'm going to build it right next to this guy. I'm going to go ahead and count out 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th one, of course, is going to be your hopper. So now that I got a 2 up off the ground, let's go ahead and count up 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to build this out a little wall all the way across like this. Next up, let's go ahead and go around to the backside. I'm going to go ahead and put my pistons in place. So right about here, I'm going to go and place a piston down like this. I'm going to go and turn around, place a piston down right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put my chest. I'm going to break out like this just to make it easier on myself. Go out right here, place that chest down, and I'm going to go ahead and cover that up right there. Going around to the backside, place a block right there, and then let's go ahead and get our piston in place. Let's go and do this. Break it out. Down. Oh no, like this. This. There we go. Okay, now we got it all in place. Next up, don't forget to go ahead and place another piston right here on top of that one. And then from the back side, we're going to go ahead and count out from here. Let's go and break that one. 2 in front of that one. 2 in front of this one. And let's go ahead and place a torch down like this with some redstone in front of it, like that. And then those like that. Next up, easy enough. Let's go ahead and make this round off. We're going to count out 5. So let's go ahead and build that up again. Don't know why I broke that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go and break this one. Not like we actually need it right there. Go and bring this all the way across and then all the way to here with some redstone going all the way from either side. Now go ahead and grab your observer. Let's go ahead and face it down like this. Let's go ahead and bring some blocks out away from the observer, which is going to be these. Actually, no, let's go and continue with our red wool. 2 out from here, down, down, and then up like that. I'm going to place a torch here with some redstone going up like this with a repeater on full tick delay coming from that observer right there. Almost forgot, don't forget to put some redstone on top of that observer so it actually goes out towards that redstone signal. Then out from the side over here, let's go ahead and grab our blocks again, up from the torch, bring it over like this, and let's go ahead and place our redstone on top. Going to that, so that pushes out. You go ahead and break that, and just make sure that it has your wall flush like this. All right, going over all the way to the right-hand side on the very last block here, let's go ahead and place a sticky piston down with a piece of block of redstone on top of it. Then we're going to go ahead and take some redstone dust out like this. 1, 2, grab a repeater going this way. Then we're going to grab some more redstone. 1, 2, and grab a comparator, and we're going to go ahead and face it out this way. Okay, so this is the part where I should mention there's 2 ways you could go ahead and build this thing depending on how you feel like building it. So you can go ahead and build it with both mechanisms, allowing the torch key to activate the pistons and then the other one to reset the pistons. So you can go ahead and go in here, and like I showed before, if we go inside, when I go ahead and drop that piece of paper down, let me go ahead and remember where the heck this thing is, right here. If I drop that down, nothing happens. If instead you wanted to go ahead and drop down and activate the chest to come out and then reset it with a redstone torch, you can go ahead and do that, and I can show you how to do that. Or if you wanted to build the way exactly this one is, you can go ahead and do this, and that will do nothing. But this one will be the one to reveal your chest if I hadn't already reset it, because that was the reset block. So let's go ahead and show that again. I'm going to drop that down. It's going to go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and do this. It's going to pop out the chest, which is cool and everything. We can do whatever we want with it, and then we go do that, and that will reset it. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So first things first, go ahead and dig out a little bit of ground right there, because you're going to need it in order to place a chest down. You could place it whichever way you want. Go and place it down like this. And then what we're going to want to do is go ahead and grab our hopper. Let's place a hopper facing down into the chest, and then count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then another hopper going down into that one like that. Then let's go ahead and grab some redstone dust. We're going to go ahead and place the redstone dust on top of this hopper and on top of this hopper. Next up, let's go ahead and go to the front of this build and go ahead and build up one. And we're going to take our floor all the way across like this and make sure that it's covering this one and not this one with the redstone right there. And then go ahead and build your wall up like that. You know, while we're at it, let's go ahead and just continue out our wall. It's going to be 6 more out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's go ahead and build this wall all the way back up like that. And let's bring this floor out like that. Some final touches on this little part. Let's go ahead and bring one up like this, one up like this, and let's go ahead and grab a redstone torch here and here. And then now we can go ahead and start building our redstone key torch. Let's go ahead and go to the front side, and I'm going to go ahead and take my red wool and just cover up everything else like this. So I know for a fact that this hopper right here is my input. Then let's go ahead and make our roof to this thing. So I'm just going to build out 2 all the way across like this. And then on top, we're going to start building our redstone key torch right here. Let's go ahead and bring some redstone out like this, some like this. And then on the back side of these, let's bring some torches out like this and like this. So from here, let's go ahead and grab a regular block like this. And we just need to go ahead and make sure that the piston is facing this way. And of course, that is not going to go off because I forgot that we need to bring this out a little bit more. So just one right there, one right there. Let's bring our redstone torch out like this, like this. So now this should actually be correct. Let's bring our other one out like this and then get out of the way before it crushes us. There we go, just like that. So obviously, as you saw before on the other build, there's 2 ways to build this. The easiest way probably being this one with the observer, the piston with the slime block, and a redstone block. So you could go ahead and power your line just like that. Or you could go ahead and snake it down with some redstone, a repeater, sneaking down with some blocks down to there. Depends on the materials you have. If you're doing this in creative or survival, I'm going to go ahead and do it the easy way, this time with the observer block and the piston like that. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go ahead and bring this out like this. I am going to grab my observers, wherever they may be, right there. Let's go ahead and bring this out like this. And then let's go ahead and bring our sticky piston out, face it down. Let's grab our slime like that. And then finally, our block of redstone. All right, finishing touches. Let's go and bring this redstone line right here and then bring another redstone line going all the way to here. There we go. And literally, this is the build complete. The only last things you need to do is set up your keycard, which I'm going to do right now. So if you guys saw the other episode where we went ahead and built that keycard system, you can go ahead and skip this part. If not, feel free to stick around. Go ahead and build 4 out like this. Name this whatever you want. I'm just going to call these S, and then I'm going to take these out. I already have some cards set up, so I'm just going to keep these, my new cards, my key cards. And then over here, I'm going to go to the hopper on the back side. And in this hopper, I'm going to click inside. I'm going to grab those 4 random blocks like this. I'm going to grab 18 of these, my key card, my password, whatever you may call it, just like that. Once it hits 19, it's actually going to activate this system. I'm going to go over to the front side. If you want to go ahead and make sure that this thing is completely hidden, I'm going to go ahead and grab some carpet. Here we go, some red carpet. Let's make everything red. Why not? And then go ahead and bring it all the way out. This is actually the key. This is absolutely the key to your build, is that your treasure room, your bank vault, whatever you may call it, your hidden storage system on a server that you don't want people breaking into. You don't even want people knowing you have this thing anywhere around your base. You can go in and do this and hide it from everyone. There you go. This is completely hidden now. And actually, I totally forgot. Okay, it's right there. Okay, so now if I take my new card and place it in there, You don't hear a sound because I didn't put a note block. That was just a little fancy thing I did over there. But let's go ahead and just make sure right here as we had our torch key set up. I think it's this one. This one that goes exactly. Yes, it is this one on the very end. It goes all the way to this back block going to this hopper. So when I go ahead and place that redstone torch on that one, it's going to activate it, allowing the piece of paper to go through and activate our switching block system. And then when we want to reset it, we need to put it on this one because it will activate that hopper, putting that piece of paper down into the chest so it all resets. Let me go and show you instead of explaining any further. Let's go ahead and grab a redstone torch and then place it right there. I almost messed it up. Wait a second. Did I Oh, I forgot to put that redstone right there. Notorious for that. Okay, so that should have activated something, but it did not. So what went wrong? Let's check in here. It never left. It never left our little system. Why is that? Well, let's go and check. It's going too fast. I need repeaters. I forgot the repeaters. Oh my gosh. Such a bad move on me. Okay, go ahead and place some repeaters on full delay. And then go and grab your redstone torch, place it on like this. There we go. Perfect. My bad. It is working. A little hiccup, but we got to figure it out. Let's go ahead and throw this torch right here. Boom. Done. And all right, guys, that is the entire build. I really do hope you enjoy this build, your little hidden treasure room, your bank vault, whatever you may call it, or your little storage room that you want to hide away from your friends, because sometimes people can be trolls on servers. Let's be honest. Anyways, if you do want to go ahead and make sure you build in that little keycard deleter I made with this build right behind me, be sure to watch that video I mentioned earlier. If I didn't already put the card up in the right hand corner, I'll make sure it's down in the description below so you can check out. Make sure you click all the way to the end of that video to get that part of the build, the very last part of the build for that system, of course. And you know what, before I end it off, let me go ahead and just delete this thing going on here so I can show you what I was talking about earlier. So if you want to go ahead and just have it where when you put that piece of paper in, it activates your switcher and you reset it by doing the keystone, the key torch, whatever you call it, then you can go ahead and just do this. And you actually don't need that many hoppers when you go all the way back. You can kind of make one shorter or two shorter, I think, something like that. So let's go ahead and go over to the front side, I should say, over to here. Let's go and grab our key card, drop it like that. It should go ahead and activate our system. There you go. And then you could just take your redstone torch. Boom. There you go. So you can go ahead and do it one or two ways, whichever way you think's better. If you have a glimpse behind me, that is probably going to be the next redstone video. I'm going to showcase a lot of the redstone torches, key systems, or whatever you call them. I'm completely botching that throughout this entire episode. It doesn't matter. But if you want to go ahead and look forward to that episode in the future, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Actually, don't just hit it, smash it. And I would like to see you in the next one. Bye!